Hi there and welcome to my channel. This is Kate in the Journal Nest in Australia. And yes, if you've been following me, I am home. So welcome, thanks for joining me here. You can hear that I'm very excited to be home and to get back to some filming and some making. Mostly I'm all out of whack, all out of order, but there is nothing more exciting to me than to be back in my nest with my journals, and I wanted to take you on my excited journey as we get back into making some beautiful things for our journals. So color story today is our neutrals. I've gathered some bits and pieces together in those colors. I need to share with you that I have a new nest that I picked up. I have picked up some treasures. This one is, I was in Kansas and they seem to have a lot of these baskets. It's got little leather handles and it was lined inside. So that's just a sort of perfect little size. Oh, jingle of my buttons there. And where's that journal gone that I was thinking about? Okay, so we've been following the story of this particular journal. It's got little bits in it already that I've shared with you. I realized I was reflecting on how many projects I've got on at the moment, and a number are asking about, am I selling my journals? So yes, I have to get back to stocking my shop and having these ready to go for those who want them. So there's that one. I've got this little one here. It's just so beautiful for me to hold them again. I've missed them. This one's chock-a-block of all sorts of things. I have been enjoying fabric on the pages, and I really want to start making pages out of fabric, if that makes sense. So like any other time, let's get into it. Oh, I did want to show you something. You know what's beautiful about coming home? Of course, the best thing is coming home, but coming home to some treasures is also a wonderful thing. So I've met a lovely lady and put in an order while I was away, and it was on my doorstep. Well, my husband picked it up, and it's this. I don't know what that is called, but it's got a special name, I know. And it's very, very large, but I can just see some pieces already that I would love to use. So let's give this some life. I'm just cutting around this. So I'm making this in the morning here, and it was the afternoon yesterday at this time. So if I'm a little jet lagged, please understand and bear with me. And the other thing, I won't get right into this, but look at this tablecloth. I don't know whether you can see, but it's little beautiful stitching and cutout work somewhere. Oh, look at this for a center. Just absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to be using that coming up. So that's what I was trying to say. It's wonderful to come home, but also to come home to treasures is the best combination of all. Okay, so let's get going. I don't even know if I've said this already, but yes, I did. I think I have multiple things that I would like to, now that that trip's out of the way. I've got 3 weeks before my next one. I'm going this time to California, and in fact to San Diego, and I'm realizing now the difference in temperature between Australia at the moment. We got off the plane this morning, and a lot of people on the plane were going, oh, it's so chilly. And I actually had to say to my husband, I said, I was just so relieved to feel a little bit of our Australian winter, which really isn't cold compared to many places. So that was probably a whole lot of words just coming out. So what are you up to? What have I missed that's been exciting for you? Are your journals coming along? Your stitching projects or your making projects? Oh gosh, there's Kate getting the tape measure. This tape measure that I talked about before I went, I've made the big decision. I am going to use it. And I've got an idea that we might do today. So this is my soothing stitch. Welcome to my new subbies, and welcome to everyone who's taking the time to watch and to comment. That is always a thrill for me, and I felt truly, I think I've said this, I don't know where I said this, but it doesn't matter if it's the first time I've said it. I truly didn't feel alone when I was on my trip, because I knew I have my virtual family with me. There was always someone awake. Okay, so this is a little fuzzy wuzzy frayed. I got this material ages ago and it just popped out to me this morning, and I thought that would be nice to use somewhere. Just finishes that off. So I have missed my journals and the paper. I didn't take any of them with me except the one that I write in. And thinking we could just jazz this up a little bit with one of these. I better check. Oh yeah, you should be able to see me. If not, I apologize. Okay, so what about one of these? I've still got plenty of thread. So let's put this little flower up there. I'll come in from the back. Getting to talk. It's because I'm being soothed so much. I did do some stitching while I was there, especially in airports and on the plane. And I did have a day where I literally arrived at the airport at 8:30 for a 10 o'clock flight, and my flight went at 4, and so I sat and stitched on my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery project, I think that was. And it was wonderful how some lovely ladies just came up and introduced themselves and said, you know, where are you from? And we don't do things like that here so much. And well, they were crocheters, they weren't stitchers, but it was just so kind of them, and they were really interested. So I feel better for being out and about and meeting people, working with people, and yeah, very impressed with humanity, especially during delays. Americans were very, very considerate, kind to each other, and accepting, I think, of all the delays that were happening, because it's better to be safe, isn't it? There we go. There's a little little treasure. Okay, it's lost the words. Treasure pocket that we could put somewhere. Let's try to find a diary. Oh, here's one. A journal that may not have as much. I haven't done anything on this since last time we were together. Oh, it's got a fair. Oh, no, I won't put this into there. Let's find one of the others. Oh, that won't open. And maybe we'll just do our stockpile, okay? Rather than place them today. Let me just put this over here. So there we are. We'll do some making and then we'll find out where to put them. So number one, this is fabric that I got from the vintage store. As I said, I think it was an apron, and I really like these tangly bits. So let's see if we can. Where am I going to harvest? Yep, like this. So now that I'm home, I think you'll see me lots and lots. I want to make up for lost time. Oh, look at that. It's actually gathering itself. So I would like that on a page. Oh, I meant to, oh, I'll show that in my next video. I found vintage postcards over there. Okay, so this could be a tab. This could be a little pocket. How about something like that? Yes. Oh, I don't want to cover all of that up. How about that? This is that paper bag that says fabrics. So let's see if we can hold that crunkle. And turn this on its side. I'm going to stitch this in because I think that's a lovely story, that on this paper bag that says fabric, we're going to have fabric. So again, nothing flashy about this stitching today. It's just in and up. In and out. I was just trying to remember all the words that rhyme. In and out, or up and down. Yes, so all my journals have a story to them, and it's about the process just being free to be creative. And I love now that every journal will have these pieces of collected treasures from near where I live and now from far away. Sort of clip that. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's just continue. We'll see what to make of that. I was thinking of making this a pocket too. Or a little cluster. Oh, actually, let us just leave this like that, and then I'm going to think of putting something under it, so it's another little surprise. Double that over. Yeah. It's lovely to be back with these colours. They really make my heart sing. Okay. This one's getting nearly ready. Oh, actually, isn't this good? Is this my Harmony one? Oh, it is. Because, remember we got to there, but I didn't know where to put it. And I'm thinking about my tape measure and the back of this. Let's make something that we could put in here. So I did find another of these tape measures, just to let you know. Oh, I'm looking at that too. And I don't quite know where I'm going to put this, but it will come to me. So we sort of need a final piece to close it off. Okay, let's make some choices. Yep, I'm liking the idea of that. It wants to go like this. I don't usually use triangle pockets though, so I don't think that's right, but I do like all of this crochet here. So that's nice. This is too plain, so we'll make a feature of that. So let me just cut, tear, literally. I haven't been able to tear anything because I couldn't have my scissors obviously on the plane. Oh, that's a good feeling. So, where was that piece that I cut before? Ooh. I'm going to put these in as a treasure. So 1, 2, 3, look at that. That's going to be in my treasure pocket at the front. Oh, look at that. So I just have one more journal to make in this series, and then I'll let you all know when my shop is stocked. But look at that. So excited. Come on, Kate. Gosh, that's a plain page. I'll be pasting something over that in a little while, but stay on track. Okay, so we're at this point here. Perfect. Perfect. Now, who's ever sewn through a a tape measure before. I'm just thinking if I put it in the middle, then I can tuck something under there as well. So here we go. So first for everything. Oh, so Kate didn't even think of that, whether that was possible. She just assumed, yes, it is. Oh, but not enough cotton on there. So there is my cotton. Here it is. This is Thrifts. Oh, the Sewing Basket thread. Just got to remember that I've got sharp needles. Yes. I managed to make it home with one needle, which is all I needed, but that was getting quite close to the line. Okay, decisions. I think we'll go with, I was just looking there and going, will we go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I'm feeling that because it's at the back, we'll go with these ones. I'll do a double stitch there. Be just careful I'm not stabbing myself because it is a bit harder to go through. So have you been out thrifting lately? What lovely pieces are you working on? So I've just done that side, and then I'm going to do this side. There we go, just little stitches. Like that. More. There we go. And what I will do with this one is I will glue it in. There's a little butterfly that can just tuck under there for the moment. So that is something that could happen in the back there. And what have we done so far? I've got that little bit. And what was my other idea? Oh, I cut that. What are we going to do with this? Where's that plain? So I'm always thinking about this fine balance, leaving enough journaling space. Okay, I'll have something here. No, not a wrap around. It's not speaking to me yet. Okay, what about, here's an idea. No, not quite there. Maybe that's my tired mind. Okay, I do like this piece here though. Lots and lots of phrase. Can't remember where this piece came from. Okay, I'm going to leave the pages of that. Just keep looking at this. What's that meant to be? Oh, that's a closure with the button. Nope, completely lost my way. I want to make one more thing. And then when you see my next video, you'll know where it's gone. I've lost my needle now. Oh, there it is. Hasn't got much cotton on it. I want to make something out of this as well, because it's got so much history. Okay, let's make a little envelope. Put that in there, put that over there. Let's see how I size this. I've got the idea that this can be the top and this will fold in. See how wonky and beautiful that is at the same time. So just down like that. Let this all flow out. I might just trim a little bit on the side. And I won't waste those. Okay, so we're going to take this piece here. This is why just the one piece of tablecloth or tray cloth can be so versatile, and we'll treasure every part of it and love it forever. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and actually wouldn't mind using something thicker so we could see it. Oh, there's a little treasure, little butterfly, come to welcome me home. Oh, this one. Oh. So happy, so blessed. Okay, so I'm going to just sew this on before we make the envelope. So I've done no fancy stitches today. I did practice a lot of my French knot sew. And I will probably put them on some things here in my journal too. So round and round. Oops. You can hardly see these stitches because the colour's so close, but it's just nice to, when you look really closely, you can see them. Or if they're very wonky, you can't see how wonky they are. My mind is going absolutely 100 miles an hour because I'm so excited to now have a run. I don't know whether I told you I'm going back in 3 weeks, but I'm going to use that as a deadline. get things sorted and made and finished. There we are. We'll double stitch there to anchor it down. Cut that off. And now just a matter of putting it together to get the proportions right. Along the string. It's like that, and I want to. Oh, there's a little stab. Goodness, that one hurt. So just like sort of a little bit of an interest down in this corner when we sew round. So how can I make that work like that? Yep. Oh, now needle. Let's see, I put it back in the right place. Okay, so this is going to be a quick one. I'm not going to sew around across the bottom, because sometimes I do just for a feature, but it's not needed structurally. Go over this with a double stitch. And go up the side. And I'm just going to do tiny stitches on the front and big ones on the back, if you know what I mean. So there we are, tiny little one on the top, and get over. So it sort of looks like a bit of the lace itself. Here we go, we'll just do a running stitch. Then I'm going to go, oh, yeah, I'll have enough. Just along the top of the envelope. So just single layered. We may not make it. And then down the other side. Not going to make it. But I was just tempted then. I thought, oh, I could turn it off and promise you that I'd finish it, but I'm not sure that I will. I'll forget. So just got to do a quick line down here, and then we can see what we've made together today. Didn't belong there. I think this is a pearl, so I haven't been giving you much detail. So it's a pearl cotton, and it's got that lovely sheen. And as you know, I like the stitches to be seen and beautifully imperfect. Just looking at that back there, double stitch to anchor. Here we go on the home stretch. And I'm going to have a cup of coffee, I think, because I can feel myself getting slower and sleepier. It's probably okay after a 16.5-hour flight and a few others before that. Here we go. So as I like to do, let's do a quick recap of what we have had fun making. So here's a little pocket. It's got a bit of this beautiful cotton lace, a little bit of broderie there that will have something special inside it, and it might even embellish that more. This one is a straight pocket, but when I sew it, glue it on, I'll probably so if it goes here, I don't know that it will, but leave a pocket behind there as well, so it's a double pocket on there. And we did that one. I'm sure we did something else. Oh, that was from last time. Oh yeah, and that's right, in Harmony and Counterpoint we use this vintage American apron, beautiful cotton, and that as a tab, so that will, can you see that, what that looks like? Sort of layered and will peep out as a treasure. And then in the back I've got this pocket with a vintage tape measure and a little butterflies, just having a little rest in there, which is probably something that Kate needs to do now. So I'm going to say bye, happy making. Thank you so much for being with me. I'm back on track, and watch out for my next videos. So this is Kate from the Journal Nest in Australia saying have a great day. Bye.